whiskey. I'm trying to.
I don't care what R. Kelly did.
Did I say anything racist this time? You better get out of here, honky.
And now for something completely different.
I got moves, man.
Well, two honks and Kim just messing around. You'll never know what they talk about on two honks. Two honks and Kevin. You might hear something about the NBA. Maybe they'll just make your day on two honks. Two honks and Kevin. It's sports and life and family too. Let's all listen to two honks and a Kevin.
Yeehaw! Crap my pants.
All right, everybody. It is August 3rd, and we're getting ready. It's the big week. It's the countdown. 3 days.
That's
Guys on YouTube, but that's okay.
yeah, exactly. This is the week. This is the week, boys.
This is it.
Enjoy your bodies the way they feel right now, because this time next week you're going to be so sore.
Sore.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Stressing every morning. Stressing every day.
It doesn't even look like it's anything. I mean, like, other than one or two things, it doesn't even look like it's that. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be strenuous, but it's like, I don't think there's any reason to freak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing on the list that I definitely can't do. Let's say to the viewers, we got JD on the line today. Welcome back. You haven't been on in a minute.
Yeah.
And we got Blake over here posing like he's looking like a snack right now. With his legs crossed.
Looking like a snack. All right.
I was just trying to set up for that while you were still posing right there before Richard got you.
Yeah, I was just taking it all in. Looking like a snack. That's hilarious.
Like my grandpa from.
Hey, man. Did you guys not stay with your legs crossed? I used to be so self-conscious about it when I was younger. I would always try to do this, but it's so much more comfortable just to let it hang.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to. That's how it fits. That's what it's supposed to do.
yeah, I know. It fits perfect.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable, bro.
Exactly. Oh man, what's up, JD? Oh, look at JD getting that Gatorade in.
Oh, I went out and I made a mistake and did a lot of yard work today.
Me too.
And yeah, got really dehydrated. So, yay, Gatorade.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing all right.
Trying to get this Tough Mudder email they sent me, and they're making me click on all the boats.
All the boats?
Yeah, because I'm not.
I haven't even looked at it yet. I need to look at it.
know.
I'm gonna look at it tomorrow.
All right,
I tried to bring it up.
Here's our info pack.
Mm-hmm.
We run at 12 o'clock.
To
First
write down
wave is
bullet
at
points.
10. Last wave is at 1:45. Who joined?
I think Jared's here.
Jared's cutting in
The whole squad is here.
just in time.
The Tough Mudder crew.
Hi.
The
right.
Maniacs.
So here's the rundown. All right. What to bring? Bring a valid government issued photo ID. Do not leave it in your car. Ticket. You can find it in your inbox, but we recommend taking a screenshot of your QR code. We're going cashless. Make sure you bring a debit or credit card. And lastly, bring an all-weather-proof bag. You will leave it in our bag drop area. Registration opens at 7 on Saturday. Bring your ticket ID and prepare to display it. Start time will be strictly enforced. So that's our noon start time. There are no exceptions.
With that noon start, I think there's like heats within that hour from noon to 1 that I was reading. Like you can go at noon, 12:15, 12:30, 12:45, there's like heats that go throughout that time frame. So
Oh.
you kind of pick which heat you want to go in and you go for that.
Interesting.
Like in the slow heat, like you're
So
it's
there may-
probably by the pace that you think that you're gonna go, right?
Maybe, yeah, I guess.
That's
Or
how, that's
they-
how normal,
routes ready.
normal races are like that.
That's the way the zombie run stuff like that went. Like they had 3 lines. They had lines if you were quick 6-minute mile. They had a line for a 12-minute mile, and then they had a line for 12 plus mile. And
Mhm.
depending upon which one is where you ran, so so it might be something like that. JD, you think?
Potentially, yeah. I did read
Sounds
in
like
there
it
somewhere-
sounds like we're going at 12:15.
I'm all for that. They said somewhere about like, hey, don't
You
do
guys
like
spent a mile.
they were like, don't worry about working out or whatever. As long as you can run 7 miles without breaking down, you're fine. And I was like, I couldn't do that 20 years ago.
Even if I was,
so-
yeah,
7 miles. You know how long that is? I can barely
Yeah.
get one in.
yeah, they're like, oh, don't worry
Without-
about it. Just do a half marathon. And you'll be fine for the stuff Mutter. Don't worry about it. Like, dude, come on.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm in danger.
Yeah. The more I read up on it, the more I was like, oh shit, this is bad. This is gonna be bad.
Yeah, not prepared. So,
Alright.
so yeah, you're right, Rich. I think if we go, just have fun with it. Don't kill ourselves. Just make it a
we're just
team
trying
bonding.
we're trying to get through it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So do you think there'll be more people there in shape and prepared, or more people like us that, you know, kind of got off the couch a couple times and then showed up?
I think a majority of people are going to be in shape for this.
The majority?
This is one of those they cater to the athlete.
Yeah.
Right. I would think most of those people are going to go for the 10K run. So for our particular run, you might be right.
Yeah.
Casual.
Yeah. I our run might be for the people that are just trying to get in shape, kind of like us.
Yeah. We're trying to do something crazy in our 40s.
I did read something earlier because I was looking at a whole bunch of crap about this earlier today. Somebody from the UK back in 2018 ran it in London or whatever, did the 5K. It was like the first time they did the 5K. And he was like, yeah, I was actually kind of a little bummed out because I didn't get wet at all. So,
fine with
Oh,
that.
really?
yeah, they were like the 5K was like way easier, more of just like obstacle course as opposed to like the mutter piece. He's like, now the 10 and the 15K, that's when they got like hardcore.
You will get wet.
But that was
Okay.
also 4 years ago, so I'm sure they switched
Right.
it up a bit.
Yeah, we'll be able to get a list of that in a minute here.
Well, and they don't have a map, like a course map yet either.
They said it was coming soon. Is it not available yet?
Coming soon, as in like the next 3 days, I would hope.
It will be
Yeah.
in your inbox the day before.
Saturday morning at 11:45.
Like, oh, by the way, it's all uphill. Good luck.
yeah, you should have. I hope
Well,
you've been
I would-
training.
This is the one that I did for the zombie run. There's not much up and down. It's pretty much both flat farmland.
Yeah.
If it's the
Okay.
same farm.
When I looked at it, it was that YouTube video that I sent you guys, and it was the one from last year. So pretty confident it looks like it's mostly flat
Yeah.
Really?
in
Hey,
the
so when they-
open area.
So what did you guys want to do with our? I know they said to bring a waterproof bag. Like,
Yeah.
what's that? What's the waterproof for? Is it in case if it rains, or can I just
If
have a
it's a
book
rain
bag?
out there.
Yeah, it's to bring your change your clothes and all that in.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'll probably just have. So I can just bring my backpack with my
Yeah, well, and
clothes.
also the other part too is in case you do get super wet or for some reason, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
So
they-
okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, I was planning on bringing like my sports bag or whatever, have shoes, clothes, have
Mhm.
whatever extra deodorant, something to take a shower with, all that stuff, right? And I can keep my phone and ID and all that stuff in there, right?
Sort of.
Is that what
You're
everyone's
gonna have
planning?
your bag
Okay.
out like that.
No,
Well-
they're gonna put it in an area.
Right.
Yeah,
And I'm-
that was
Where
for the-
it's secure.
Yeah. So
Yeah, what it says. Yeah.
yeah, they've got like there's like 2 wristband kind of things. So
There
when,
you go.
when you drop your bag, they'll give you a wristband, and then they'll put the other one on your bag that like
Okay.
matches.
You know, okay, cool.
Um,
Cool.
Now,
Yeah.
they said as far as that weatherproof bag is like because the storage area, like the bag drop area, it's a secure location, but it's like uncovered because of
Right.
COVID restrictions apparently. So it's like if it rains, it's going to be raining on your stuff.
Your stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I don't think there's rain in the radar, is there?
I
No,
don't
it's
think
supposed
so.
to just be 90 and
It's
high.
just gonna be 100.
And normally I'll tell you from a
It's
I'll-
the worst weather.
Dude, it's gonna
Yeah,
be awesome, man. You know how many calories you're gonna burn on it, dude?
Yeah.
You're gonna walk away.
Do you know how many people are gonna die? It's gonna be great.
You know how many heat
They're going out
strokes?
on it.
You know how many heat
Hey.
strokes people are gonna have?
You sound like
And
an old
normally
person,
normally if you're in Columbus and Seymour, it's like 3 or 5 degrees hotter.
yeah.
Like, serious, 'cause I
Plus, it'll be
yeah.
out in the open. Like, there's
Yeah, sun
nothing,
will be just
nothing
beaming.
there. Dude. It's
Oh,
gonna be
really?
great.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pray it rains. That would feel good.
I'll
That
I'll
rain
bring
coming
the
down.
rain cane.
At like 1:15, 1:30. That's when it starts to rain. I'm down.
Right.
Make sure you
Right.
sign your waiver electronically.
Okay, I need to do that. So
Make sure
sign
you get
waiver.
that done. There will be event photographers.
Blake Derringer Photography, were they there?
Dude, that would be a nice gig.
Mhm.
That'd be an
Why don't you
expensive
get
gig.
in?
I don't know, because I'm running in it.
Bring a
How
fresh.
do you get how do you get big gigs like that, Blake?
I don't know. They probably have
Yeah,
a
no,
team.
yeah.
They probably, honestly, they probably barely pay. You know, they probably
Right.
have a team of 10 photographers, and they probably pay them, I don't know, $100 a day or something.
They get
Yeah,
to run the
and
event. That's what.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're gonna run through this mud for free.
Yeah.
You gotta take 5,000 pictures.
With
Is-
in a Kroger lunch.
Bring a fresh change of clothes, a towel, and an extra layer if it's cold. We don't need to worry about that. The rinse stations are cold water only.
They're gonna
Um,
give you like a gallon jug. Just here you go.
Right.
It
adults,
sounds like they.
I'll bring wipes.
adults
It
get
sound-
locked too. Make sure you rearrange a meeting point.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounds like they do a good job of like handing out drinks and power bars or whatever, kind of keep you.
Yeah,
some
that's
fuel
the
in you.
that's the next spot here we're going to look at. Contactless water stations will be available in 5 locations on the course and at the finish line. Bring your own bottle or use one of our disposable cups. Gatorade is proud to be available on course and in the finish area for Modern Nation. Make sure to grab a cup of lemon lime Gatorade endurance formula to replenish the fluid. Blah blah blah. Need a little boost before and after you hit the course. Ice cold cans of Rain Total Body Fuel are available.
Yes.
0 sugar, 0 calories. Look out for bananas. I guess there's bananas on the course.
I will be
Smashing those.
Mhm.
Bob's Red Mill bars. It's a 5K. Come on, bro.
I mean, but yeah,
Dude,
free
dude,
food.
we played
You're missing the
played
point. Free
3
food.
pickup games and I could not move for a week and a half, bro.
It was 5 pickup games.
There you go. In an
Yeah.
hour.
It's
I wish
for
I would have
real.
Hey, I wish I would have had bananas.
So
what-
we just need this PC or this QR code,
uh-huh.
right?
Yeah,
On
yeah,
this,
me too.
I got an email
For some
today
reason,
about it.
I thought I downloaded my ticket to my Apple Wallet.
What to wear. Keep an eye on the weather. Bring sunscreen. You want shoes with good tread and grip that drains well. Make sure any hat or glasses are tethered to you.
Are you guys doing a hat?
I
Nah.
already got my QR code.
So the one thing I'm not
My
gonna be able
Apple.
to stand is probably not having glasses on because I always have sunglasses on, but I'm definitely not wanting to wear them. I wish I had like an old beat up pair or something, but oh well, they'll probably just fall off anyways.
But
Yeah.
like, what if you do get wet and get mud in your face? Like you're gonna be white. Like sunglasses aren't gonna stay on.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But if we're out in the sun
Be
too,
all
I-
sweaty and stuff too. I don't imagine the sunglasses will feel good. I don't imagine the sunglasses will feel good because you'll be all
Right.
hot and sweaty and
right, yeah,
I don't
I
know,
agree.
rubbing up against your, I don't know, your nose.
Yeah,
Uh,
I didn't know where you were going with that. And I was like, I don't know.
I know, I was like, whoa.
glasses, but
We did
Which party
say you
party
look
is he
like a
gonna say?
snack earlier.
you never know. Safety.
Yeah.
You must be able to swim 25 meters. That's for
Uh-oh.
though. There's no swimming obstacles in the 5K. If you feel like you cannot complete an obstacle, do not attempt it. So Blake, just don't try any obstacles. You'll be fine.
I'm down.
I'm with
Done.
you, Blake.
Just
I'll
take-
I'll jog to the obstacle and then walk around and be like, "That's cool. That's tough."
Just kind of watch people for a minute, like y'all are great. Good job.
Yeah,
Good job, guys.
yeah. I'll just be I'll turn into the biggest cheerleader, and the whole time I'll be like, dude, I wish I had my phone to record this.
So,
Yeah.
One thing that I saw I was reading some of these articles, right? They were talking about the first obstacle. The guy from the UK was like, the first obstacle was just like a wall you had to climb over. He's like, so as long as you're 5'10" or over, you're fine. And I was like, oh, awesome.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
That's just
I'm-
Jared.
I'm 5'5" when I'm wearing platforms, man. This is gonna suck.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were.
Oh, yeah,
5'5".
yeah. If you've not met me in person, I am short AF. Like,
Wow.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to go first, and you guys are gonna have to like pick me up so I can reach the top and then just like pull up.
Well, I'll already be on Jared's back, so you can just jump on my back, and we'll just make Jared carry us.
Sweet, I'm in.
Jared's got the confidence.
Yep. I'm not. I'm a tad worried of just getting injured, but other than that, like,
It'll be all right.
That's fair.
No,
That is
I mean,
fair, 'cause
just
I think that's
slipping
every
in mud and
that's all
twisting
of
my
us.
ankle type.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
injury.
Yeah, that's the
something
worst.
stupid.
That would be the worst to me.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Or like I'm climbing up a rope and my arms don't have the strength anymore, and I just fall. That's what I'm worried about.
Right.
Yeah, falling on my head's a second, so you know.
Yeah. I think. I mean, I got, I guess, a little anxiety about it just because I don't want to be so sore. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not prepared for it by any means, like
All right.
I would like to be. But I
So
was like, good.
I'm sorry, Blake. I didn't mean to interrupt you with
No.
that. I thought you were done.
You're good. Go ahead.
5K obstacles.
Well, mine says I already signed the waiver.
So how much?
I'm gonna double check mine. I already got the QR code and everything in my Apple Wallet too.
Yeah, on the bottom of that QR code should have, or on the bottom of
I
that
did.
quote unquote ticket should have the waiver, and it should have a date of when you signed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
I'll
says
I'll
I
have to
signed
look
it
back.
when I signed up in March.
And
Yeah, I'm imagining that too.
I think the only thing that I noticed on that was like if you signed it before April 10th of 2021, you have to sign it again. But
I signed it
I'm sure we
once.
all signed up for it after that, so it should be
Yeah.
fine.
So will it?
We'll
I
see
say
in a
mine.
minute.
I save mine to my wallet as well, Kevin. Will it tell you if you're registered or not?
I would imagine because this is
S-
like this is all I got.
Yeah,
I-
it kind of looks like mine.
I just want to double check that I did the waiver piece.
Yeah,
I
we
wanna
can
get
do
there
all,
and
we
early.
can we can do all that off air, obviously.
Well, and they've got like paper versions of it there too, if you need to.
Yeah, they said that we don't have to pay anything, right? Like we're all
Yeah.
paid up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They have something called the toughest mutter.
I'm
It's
out.
tougher than what we're. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they keep sending me
It's-
stuff. Do you
it's
want
the
to
same-
upgrade
it's the same
your?
day- Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
the
like,
same day.
upgrade it.
Yeah, those
What's
are
somebody gonna like? What's like Boris? You know, some meathead from Russia gonna walk around with me and like help me
It's
up each
12.
challenge?
No, it says it's 12 hours through the night.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm
Nah.
cool. Yeah, I'm cool.
And I think it's like it's the 10K course, but you just go around it as many times as you can in 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
toughest mutter.
Oh, forget
I'm
that.
cool.
Right? Like, why? What does that prove?
I'm cool.
Some people love
You're
that. I mean,
deranged.
yeah.
Just to
That
say,
you're great.
you did.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, some people. I mean, that's what they strive for. You know, it's like that
edge.
torture, that that not
Right.
give up mentality. That I've heard a lot of people say. You know, it's my way to get rid of my demons. You know, I go out there and I
That's
just
fair.
run. I
That's fair.
push myself. You know, yeah. I don't have any demons, so I'm good. I'm
Right.
just
See,
full
I'm
of
more-
angels. I don't need to run.
I'm more excited to jog for maybe an hour and then get a free beer after the fact. Like that's when I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why I'm doing it.
That's what motivates
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, that's gonna taste good.
Do we want to talk about the obstacles? I
Yes,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I got it
let's
pulled
do
up.
It says still. What do you call it? Coming soon.
Still pending.
Oh, the
What's
map.
that?
Yeah.
What's that?
The obstacles. The obstacles.
Well, I have a list pulled up of the possible obstacles for 5K.
Mm.
The obstacles change from place to place, I guess, depending upon the landscape. So we'll just go through some of the possible obstacles. The first one is the Arctic enema.
That's
Oh,
off top.
from the-
You're jumping. Yeah, you did say that. Off top, you're jumping in ice water.
First one, yeah, first one.
I
Number
don't.
one.
Dude, that's what I want at the end to save my body.
No,
Right.
you need it to pump you.
No, I
So
want
when I
my
watched the
legs.
video-
I
are
feel
dead.
like my muscles are gonna.
When I watched the video of it, it looked like they were doing it at the beginning because they were not muddy at all. Like they didn't even look sweaty. Like when they were doing it, it looked like they just started.
Oh,
So I don't know, but like I said, these aren't all guaranteed to be there. I think
okay.
I don't
Um,
want an obstacle called anything enema pumping me at all. To be fair,
pumping you.
Especially from the get go.
right?
and then there's Everest, of course. That's the wall.
Mm.
That's the. Is that the wall that's at an angle?
That's the warp wall. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that one. Like I don't know if I'd be able to pull myself up once I don't know.
But I on the video it felt like there's like your team at the end, right? That kind of help you to get.
Yeah, there are
there.
people up there that'll help you. There's also
Okay.
volunteers that help you. Like it's not.
Yeah.
That's the other thing is like there are volunteers that were there to help.
Yeah.
Dude,
You
Uh,
better be
enema.
in shape.
Mutterhorn, which is the big triangle,
That's at
the
the end,
rope
though.
ladder. From what I see in the end, one of the ending obstacles when I watched the videos was the electric shock therapy.
Yes.
Every single time I seen someone do that, they were crossing the finish line.
Nice.
Right. Yeah. That's. Yeah. I think
I'd
that's
rather have the
end.
Mutterhorn towards the beginning, just because like if I'm dying, like I'm good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. The Blockness monster. To defeat this mystical monster, Blockness monster, you will need an army. No soldier will be able to negotiate the 30-foot long cuboid that sits semi-submerged. So I've seen that one. So basically, what it is, it's basically as it describes. It's 30 long cube and it's underwater. So you're about waist deep or so underwater, and you have to climb over it. But it sits at like a weird angle. So basically, what you have to do is people have to push it down, and then
I'm watching it
everybody
right
has
now,
to
yeah.
kind of jump over at the same time,
Hmm.
so it rotates.
Right.
Electroshock therapy. Basically, there's like strings of electrical wires.
We've seen that one.
Sounds
Yeah.
stupid.
You're gonna crawl up under and.
Yep.
Yeah. We paid for this.
Mud mile.
we could have set something up in your backyard and done this for a lot
Yeah.
cheaper, Blake.
Yeah. I could have bought a pair of shoes for this.
Mud mile, exactly what it sounds like. Deep,
Here's
wet,
something.
sloppy mud, the mounds, deeper trenches, higher hills to go through. Castaway, grab a friend and climb aboard this unstable vessel. Once aboard, you must haul yourself across the water while trying to keep balance to stay afloat. So it's like a rope. There's like ropes, and you're sitting on like a bag.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
saw
just
that
kind of making your way across with the person sitting behind you.
one. Uh-huh.
Berlin Walls, 10-foot vertical climb. So basically, it looks like you get someone to boost you over, and then just climb over the top. Kiss of mud, pucker up because you're about to get close and real personal with the mud. Navigate through 18 inches of barbed wire clearance in an army crawl through uneven muddy surfaces. The only way out is low and slow motion to avoid the prick before you are on your way to the next obstacle. The surprises, I guess. Yeah. Devil's Beard. Yeah, I know. Devil's Beard. So it looks like might appear like a walk in the park. Heavy grade netting is pinned to the ground, only providing you so much room to crawl underneath. So it's like you have to do like a bear crawl of some sort.
Yeah, it's like yeah. I've seen that.
Ladder to hell.
Dude, that cage crawl gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
The one in the water.
The one in the
Yeah.
water? Yeah, that
Like,
that is the one. Yeah, that is the one that I would be most nervous about if that's on our list.
Yeah. Like I feel like my breath's already going
I'd have to
away.
watch
I feel like
this
I'm
one,
drowning right
I
now.
watched the videos and it didn't look like it was that rough. It didn't look like it was hard. Like people were getting through it pretty quickly in like 30
Oh,
seconds or
really?
less.
You probably just gotta keep your
You
head
just have
up.
to do
and-
it the right. Yeah, you have to do it the right way. You basically have to crawl and Yeah, keep your head within that 2 inches.
Yeah. So ladder hell is a enormous wooden ladder that will challenge you to climb over 12 feet into the air, one giant rung at a time. Okay. Skid mark.
We're all gonna have
It's a wall at like an angle like this, and you come up to it and you have to climb it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the angle wall that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
10-foot wall. Yep.
Sounds like someone just gives you a boost, and then someone on the top will grab you and
Pull you over.
help you boost you over. Widow's Peak. You need to coordinate with a fellow mutter to maintain a semblance of balance while crossing the Widow's Peak water pit. You'll have your own slack line to plant your feet on as you shimmy across, but sharing a single line for your hand means you'll need to feel every buck and blunder from your new friend. So it looks like there's a couple of you, and then okay.
We're just not impressed.
I don't know. I don't get the point of this one. Oh, okay. I see. It's a Augustus Gloop. Augustus Gloop is an all-time favorite. You'll need a firm grip and lots of mental grit to conquer this. With high-pressure jets of water hitting you from every angle, you fight off claustrophobia. You'll need the toughness. So basically, it looks like it's like a half a tube, and you're climbing up it. And as you're climbing up it, just water's hitting you everywhere. I don't.
Just get destroyed.
Sounds like
It actually
torture.
looks fun though.
This is a hero carry. Piggyback rides are fun. Hauling your tired, muddy friend or new acquaintance across a long stretch of trail is exquisite. Don't worry, you'll then switch halfway through.
Ah, crap. I was getting ready to say that's when you're going to shine, Jared. And then I heard you got to switch.
Now just do a fireman's carry.
Oh, Blake.
Yeah, don't do the piggyback. Do the
I don't know.
fireman's
JD's 5'5". You can like throw him on your hip and just carry him.
It's true. 5'5", but I'm 375 pounds.
Oh man, yeah, you're not getting through this. You're gonna drown, bro.
I just need the beer at the end. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not about to be
You little rotund fella.
Do you imagine being 5'5", 375 pounds?
No,
I mean,
no, I can't.
yeah, exactly.
Like a little Alex
You're
Jones.
wider than you are taller.
I identify as 125 pounds.
Lumberjacks. That beard may make you look tough, but getting yourself up and over these logs will test whether you are tough. At nearly 6 feet tall, these giant hurdles require strength, coordination, and true commitment. So it's like just logs that are 6 feet high you have to jump over.
Yeah.
Okay. Pitfall. Will tell you to watch your step, but it'll do you no good. There's no telling where the next hole will be. Pitfall will take you across a muddy swamp filled with hidden sinkholes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Sounds like I immediately think of
All right,
ET.
stop reading, Rich.
We got two left. There's two left.
I just
I
got
immediately
COVID.
think of
I
ET
just-
on Atari.
Pyramid scheme. With nowhere to properly apply a firm grip, you are going to need to get creative with your fellow mutters on Pyramid Scheme to create a base. In order to hoist yourself up and over this angled wall, you have to make a human pyramid with your team and use their shoulders
my God,
as
this
a
is
ladder.
neat.
Yeah, I don't think this is one we're gonna do if we see it. This is one like you legit will probably get hurt on, like for real.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm not
seriously.
looking to get hurt. Someone will be stepping on your fingers and your head, and
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
I see a lot of people wearing gloves on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep looking at everybody's outfits. I'm trying to figure out how many people are wearing all long sleeve because I know I texted you guys. I was considered doing long sleeve pants, and I'm sure I'll be hot, but I always hear people say it's better to cover your skin than let the sun, just
Yeah.
bake on it or whatever. So if the first thing is the ice bath, then I'm all set for having as much clothes on as I possibly
I
can.
don't think you'll be out there long enough though, dude. Like you're only gonna be running
Yeah,
for
'cause-
40 minutes tops.
Yeah, because it's saying that our run is basically 12 to 12:45. Our
Yeah.
heat, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would think it would take longer than that.
No,
It
I
probably
mean,
puts you through really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're there to help.
there's
and,
not much
you know.
running is the thing. It's like it's 5K spread out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all. Like, and that's the way
Like
the
a quarter mile or less in between each obstacle
Right.
Yeah.
You probably are running at the most straight, probably.
at the beginning.
I would say at the beginning,
Like
and
maybe,
maybe it's a
yeah.
quarter mile.
Well, and they've got those kind of like way stations, and they said too on one of those articles that like each obstacle you're kind of waiting your turn, so there's kind of some built-in like downtime, like you
Rest,
run
yeah.
and then you wait and
Yeah.
wait in line to get in, so you can kind of recoup a
Yeah.
little bit there. So
I think we'll be fine, man. I think it'll be fun.
but I'm with you, Blake. I was looking at like what kind of clothes do you need? Like one of the biggest things they said could like make or break your run is your shoes.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know about that.
And,
Yeah,
and that's why I was telling you guys I wanted to wear the hikers because they have more grip. Like I feel like everything is going to be slippery. Like I need as much grip as possible.
I mean, I agree you need a good shoe, but I kind of feel like no matter what shoe you have, once it gets muddy and wet,
It's done.
it doesn't matter. I mean, I have a trail running shoe that I'm going to wear. I actually use them
That's what I
for
have
work.
to, like,
I really don't want to ruin them. I mean, I'm hoping I can, kind of clean off the mud and everything. But I've heard a lot of people just like on the way out, there'll just be a big old pile of shoes that people just donate or they'll just throw in the pile because they're basically ruined. So, but I've never really wore compression pants, so I told myself I need to go run in those. And I know this sounds silly. I don't know if you're supposed to wear underwear underneath compression pants. Are you? I don't.
I mean, I'm gonna wear like
do.
bike shorts and like compression shorts, and then the leggings over that, and then go from there.
So you're gonna have a couple because
I might have a couple extra.
I was afraid my boxer briefs would just roll up, and then that's when you really start chafing or whatever. But so I'm gonna probably go on a run in just the compression pants, kind of see how they feel, and kind of go from there.
Go and buy either some Under Armour or Nike underwear that are made out of that same material. They sell underwear like that.
Like so compression underwear, basically.
Yeah, more or less.
But I would think that would just do the exact same as the compression pants.
I mean, yeah, but.
And then I was gonna wear shorts over them.
Oh, okay. I was just worried if something ripped.
Oh no!
Yeah, sure.
I'm not helping you up the slide. If
it's not just gonna be my little bare butt in compression pants.
I'll do it.
Thanks, JD.
Like, here you go.
Hey, JD, stop using your thumbs, bro. Just use it.
I gotta check the oil.
Yeah, I have to test that out.
I would think whatever it is, you probably want it tight. Like you want tight.
Yeah,
you're getting wet off top.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
but
you're
like I
want
said,
to be comfortable.
Like I said, even when I go run now, it's like you get to sweating or whatever, and it's like I always think that like I feel like there should be a better underwear out there. Maybe there is. Maybe I just haven't gotten it, for this because it seems like everything I buy, no matter if it's these ones that aren't supposed to roll up and all this crap, they all end up rolling up. All my boxer briefs do, anyways.
Not my my Nike ones. I got them on. You want to see them?
Yeah. Show me your butt. Oh, here we go. So those are, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I've got Under Armour ones. I've got Reebok ones like that, but I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I don't know. This site just is like just wear shirts and shorts. I'm just gonna come in shirt and shorts. I'm gonna wear my knee braces and that's it. I'm not gonna worry about all that.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
about gonna wear shoes.
Yeah, he's a real tough mudder.
Put those Crocs in active mode.
Hey, I would wear these if they had something on the bottom of them. Man, this would be perfect.
Mess your ankle up, bro.
I mean, straight up. They said they need something that drains, right?
I'm with Jared and JD. Like the thing that I care most about is my feet and my ankles. So, like I just want that support.
Yeah, I think we'll be
more
fine.
than anything.
I don't know. I mean, I've never done it, but if you've ever I'm picturing like when you're just running in an open field or whatever, like that's kind of how it is. Like you gotta kind of watch every step. You know, be careful not to sprain an ankle. You know, you just. I was running on a
Pick your
soccer
feet
field
up.
I was running on a soccer field the other day, which not much of a field. It's just a grass, and I was like, I'm wondering if this is how it's going to be, but a little
It'll
bit
probably be
more rough
similar.
terrain. Yeah.
I'm gonna wear a cup just in case.
Really?
What frolic?
I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
That's not a terrible idea.
I'm just gonna wear my thong instead of my underwear. I'm just gonna wear my thong. I won't have to worry about it.
Little banana hammock.
Chafing somewhere else.
Yeah, and I hope my pants rip.
Chafing somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll blame the cold plunge on the size.
The turtle went back in his shell, guys.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Oh man.
So now I got a 40% chance of rain on Saturday.
Oh really?
88 degrees.
Cool.
Bring it on.
All right. We'll get dumped on that. That probably make it cooler.
Yep, I'm showing 86. 80 degrees at 12.
Mhm.
That ain't that bad. We'll be all
not
right,
bad,
man.
Listen,
Richard, I really haven't asked the wife, but I'm I know we had mentioned about me cooking out something and then everyone coming back to the house or whatever.
Yeah.
With it being Addie's birthday, I just don't know. I just
No,
don't
no,
think it's
yeah,
gonna work.
No,
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. And then I know we mentioned texting. Do you guys just all want to try to ride together?
that'd probably be optimal. Yeah.
That'd probably be good.
Yeah, just put the 5 of us in a car or
Yeah.
something. I'll see if I can get the van, but
Get the
I like
shaggin'
to
wagon.
leave. Yeah, I like to leave that for the wife in case of emergencies or whatever. Of course, she'd have my car, but so
I mean,
yeah,
it's
man.
we're still gonna be done early in the day.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I bet. I mean, we probably need to leave like no later than 10:30, 11, right, to get down there.
Yeah.
Because what is it, about an hour away,
Yeah.
roughly?
It's about
it's
45
an hour
minutes
from
from
my
your house.
house.
From your house, it's
Oh,
probably more like 45 minutes, Blake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, where we're going is it's a little south of the outlet mall.
Okay. Yeah, that's about 40
It's
minutes.
south
for me
of
then.
like downtown Columbus. Like you got to go all the way through
Yeah,
Columbus.
yeah. You got to go off 46 and
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
See, Columbus is 38 minutes for me right now. So let's just say 45 minutes at the most. So yeah, we can just meet here and then
Yeah.
we'll figure something out.
Yeah, leave your house 10:30. Give us time to get in there, register, and
Yeah,
Reserve
exactly.
Spot, yeah.
I
You gotta
like
get
that.
loose.
You're right.
Yeah, get rid of this.
Stretch. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
doing a lot of stretching.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a lot of
Get my
ibuprofen.
pre-workout.
Yeah.
take,
Y'all-
take
y'all-
your, take your ibuprofen beforehand.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
lot of
gonna be
that.
taking everything I got in the cabinet. Be like, Midol, what does that do?
That helps you out a lot. That'll help you out
Yeah.
a lot.
I gotta
So
run,
what
boys.
else? So what else is going
Okay.
on, boys?
See you, Jared.
Later,
Are you
Jared.
out? CJ.
Been car shopping.
Uh-oh.
Not for
What
me.
you looking
though.
at?
Not
Oh,
for
for
me,
the
though.
daughter. For the daughter.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh no.
On the DL Saturday, we're supposed to look at something that we all like. So this
Uh-oh.
might
What
be
you
the
you
one.
looking at?
Mini Coopers.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah. So I
So
mean,
they-
and it's not just cute. They're kind of solid, and it'd be easier to drive for your first car because it's so small.
It's like a little go-kart.
Yeah,
The,
absolutely.
the only thing I hear about them is obviously if they get in a wreck, it's
Yeah,
not the best
that's the only
thing to
thing.
be in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the biggest scare. But I can see Olivia in a Mini Coupe.
I know. Yeah, she starts. She starts every Saturday. Driver's Ed, driving
Nice.
in Brownsburg. Our
Does she
first
still-
Saturday
does-
we just had her.
Does she still have that boyfriend?
Nah, that's out of my. I told you, man. I told
Really?
you. I'm never going to. Don't tell me to like anybody because it's never going to be anything permanent.
Don't. Well, hold on. Say that again.
Don't. I don't want to like anybody because I know it's not going to be permanent.
Okay, so you didn't
You know
you
what I
didn't
mean?
even try to meet him or anything, right?
I mean, I met him, but like, I don't want. I'm not even going to try to get to know you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That comes with
Yeah,
that.
this way.
Yeah. That.
I know this is temporary, so like, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, that comes with time for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before you start doing that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
absolutely. So yeah, I'm not in that. I don't want to know him until
And I was
think
I
it's
was looking
serious.
at some car prices the other day just for the heck of it. Dude, I couldn't believe the prices of stuff.
It's crazy, dude.
I
Well,
got
they
so-
keep saying that after the fall, it should correct itself a little bit.
Man, I hope. I was looking at so I got my Altima in 2004. No, 2000. Shoot, I can't remember. 2015. I think my car was a 2014. So it was like a year old. It had 30,000 miles on it. I got it for like 15 grand. And I
Mhm.
was looking the other day. It was like a 2016 Nissan with like 120,000 miles on it, and it was like 16.5. And I
Yeah,
was like,
absolutely.
"Oh my god, dude!" Like
Yeah.
it's just, or actually, no, it was like 18.5. It's just crazy. It's just gotten out of hand.
The used car market is crazy. Dude.
It's probably going to get worse as they introduce more and more electric, and then gas gets pushed out. Then it becomes a legacy, basically a legacy technology. I'm wondering if that's what's happening. Is part of the issues they're saving a lot of these chips and stuff for the electric cars that are, because I know I think Dodge and them, I think 2023, 2024 is when they go all electric with their.
I think it's 2025, Rich. Is what I read.
Is it okay? Yeah,
For
with
Dodge
their
Chrysler, yeah.
Challenger and their yeah, I think with the Challenger and Charger. So I don't know.
Hey, Rich, how was Logan Paul?
It's
on,
good. I mean, he's solid.
SummerSlam?
Yeah, he's solid, dude. Like he's a good wrestler.
Yeah, I saw an interview that he did with Triple H actually on his podcast. And Triple H was like, he said something to the effect of, when I saw you at WrestleMania and I saw the look on your face and I saw how you were prepared before you went in there, and I knew you had it, like you just have it. And I mean, I'm impressed by just the clips I've seen of the guy I feel like that's such an art to be able to take a fake punch, take a bump. I mean, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I know he's done some training, but he makes it look like he's been doing it, for 10 years or whatever.
Yeah, he's doing it pretty well. He's also in the ring though with, a lot of it is who you're in there with.
Right.
I mean, that's not to take away from him. But at the same time, it's like the person that he's wrestling has been wrestling for 15 years. He's been, he's been in the ring. He's main evented WrestleManias. Like he's a solid guy. So he's got someone good to feed off of him.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens, because I think he signed a multi-year deal.
So it's permanent. So this is gonna be his thing.
I think they'll save him for the the big events.
The big events.
I don't know if he's going to be a weekly Monday Night Raw guy or anything like that.
Yeah,
that's yet to be seen. I don't know what the contract entails, but I would assume they would just save him for a couple main events here or there. Well, yeah, big pay-per-views here or there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he has to do the grind like the other guys. And he had even mentioned that. He was telling that to Triple H. He's like, I feel like there's a little, not jealousy, but a little, some of the wrestlers probably aren't too cool with me just coming in and being in the big spotlight. And he says, I get it. He's like, I want to make sure these wrestlers know that I respect them and understand the grind that they've gone through to get to this point, and it's like, he said, it feels like I have a cheat code, but you do. Like when you're able to make your name on your own, like you have a cheat code. Like the rest of your life is easy now, or not the rest of your life, but the people know you, so easier opportunities are gonna come your way.
Yeah, that's always been kind of a thing with wrestling when people come in like that, whether it be some sort of entertainer, actor or something like that. There's always been kind of that weird thing that they get big spots at the big pay-per-views. That can go to like a guy that wrestles every night. But at the same time, it just has to be understood that those people also bring extra eyes to the business. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, that was Vince McMahon's vision. That all started with him. He was the one that started bringing in the stars, the Mr. T and
MTV people, and
Mm-hmm. So if I remember back in the day, it was a Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah,
he brought in. So it's just
they brought Trump in one time too, didn't they?
And him and Vince are good friends. Yeah, they were there. Like Trump did a whole like storyline. Like he was in there for a few months.
That was before he was a racist and a bigot and a sexist and and everything else.
This is when
I don't think it was
he had
before
the
that.
Tells
He's
me,
still-
yeah.
before
Was
it was known.
What was that, empathy?
That's back when every that's back when every
Randy
rapper
Rito,
was rapping
yeah.
about him.
Yeah. How'd Ric Flair do it? Wasn't his last match?
Oh God, I can't imagine.
Yeah, so I don't.
They
He
showed
didn't.
him come out, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not watching."
So the
this.
interesting part, it wasn't just him. It was a tag match. So it wasn't.
Oh,
like
okay, cool.
He was just wrestling solo. He was there with his future son-in-law. I mean, it
Was
was.
it who that was?
Yeah. That's yeah. So
The guy he wrestled was his future son-in-law. You said
no, that's Jeff Jarrett.
With.
Yeah, he was with his future son-in-law.
Who was the? I'm sorry. Who was the black guy that he was wrestling? I just saw a little clip, and then he hugged him like at the end.
Hang on a second. Let me get that pulled up. I don't remember what the name was.
Come on, Richard, you actually watch this?
With his
Oh, that's why it was a last minute change.
Did you actually see it?
No, no, I watched clips of it.
It was Jeff Jarrett and
I tell you, I know Jeff Jarrett was there, but I know it was a tag.
it was Jay Lethal, the dude that
Jay
always
Lethal. Yep,
would mock him.
yep. It was
I don't even know who that
Andrade. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett.
Do you think it should have been against like a Rick Foley or somebody like that, like another older guy? And
I
Jeff
mean, it was
Jarrett's an
Jeff
older
Jarrett.
guy. Yeah,
that's true.
Jeff Jarrett's in his 60s, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And did we really need to see it? Like, why did he do this? Just for him, for
I mean,
himself?
7. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, it's hard to let go. I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's the
It
same
doesn't
thing.
leave you.
Dude, I
Why
mean,
didn't
looking
Bret
at the
Favre
poster,
just
these
retire?
are-
Like,
Yeah.
You know, I was actually thinking about that the other day, just like the pop that you get being a fighter or being a singer or a celebrity. Like, that's got to be
Amazing.
such a drug. That's got to be such a feeling to walk out on a stage and just hear cheers, hear boos, affect 20,000 people with just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's got to be such an amazing feeling.
yeah, I think anything you're passionate about, you know what I mean, whether it be that or anything else, you kind of just want to do, you know, until you drop. I mean, that's the whole thing where they say, like, if you work until you're 80 something and all of a sudden you're forced to retire, those people tend to pass away quicker. You know, passion is gone. So I think anything like that. But yeah, I mean, we even see it with athletes, like, you know, Michael Jordan hung around a little bit too long. With the Wizards, Brett Favre wouldn't retire.
Brady 60.
Brady
We'll see.
keeps going for some reason.
Yeah. I mean,
Surviving
just to
off
keep
of
proving.
avocado toast.
Yeah,
But see, but that's what I wonder if that's I don't want to call it an addiction as in a bad thing, but like that camaraderie, excuse me, that camaraderie of being in a team, being on a bus, going through that game film, you know, traveling. Like, I think the traveling and all that, I know that gets old, but I'm sure these guys like Tom Brady is like, man, I only have X amount of years of my long life to do this. I got to soak up every ounce of it, you know, and take it
Yeah.
all in.
Well, I think that's any entertainer, period.
Yeah.
Like, not even just sports guys, but like you've got the Rolling Stones that arguably should be done and should have been done a while ago, but they're 90 or something like
Yeah.
that and still touring. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but because there is definitely a rush. Like
Yeah.
when you hit that zone, right, and everything just kind of happens. Like, yeah, you don't get that sitting in a car or at work or whatever. Like, it is definitely addictive for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can only imagine. And just entertaining people in general. I mean, it's just, you know, that would be such a, I don't know. I think it'd be enjoyable, you know, to a degree. I wouldn't want to be famous though. I think that's where I draw the line. Like, I just want to be rich.
Yeah, I want to win a lottery, but
Yeah, I just don't want no one to know my name.
you want to be one of those off the beaten path, the oligarchs that live like in North Dakota,
Right.
and have a silo.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I'd be that. I would still probably be the same me. You know, I just, you know, I don't know. That's probably the key, right? To be the same person that you are, but have the money and you don't have to have paparazzi all around you and all that crap. That would drive me nuts.
Oh, dude, I would not be me. I would be insufferable if I had a lot of money. I would
Much
be
more
an
so than you are now.
asshole.
Why? Why would money change you?
Because why not? You know, then I have an excuse. Like
be an a-hole?
it's who I want to be anyway. But now I can just buy people off instead. You know.
You're like, I'm rich. I can be however rude I want to be.
Right. Yeah. Like I've wanted to say this to you for a long time, but now I can afford to tell you.
yeah. I mean, I get it if you're saying it's your boss or something.
I think you're gonna change money anyway.
Right.
JD, I'm going to change the subject real quick. JD, I think you need to let us know how your trip went.
What trip?
Oh. So okay. Yeah. Which one?
The one you just had, the one you went to Spain in the cruise.
Oh, okay, yeah, the actual vacation trip. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we did a cruise, like a Mediterranean cruise. So interestingly, we had planned this back in, it was going to be spring of 2020 for Ty's like spring break. We were going to do like a Caribbean cruise or whatever, which, you know, it is what it is. But obviously, the world shut down, so
it did.
Canceled that. Yeah, right. They canceled that and like refunded us plus a certain percentage or whatever for a next cruise or whatever. So we rebooked for like July of 2020, and then that got canceled, and they gave us back that money plus another percentage for cancellation, et cetera, et cetera. So to the point where we ended up being able to do like a Mediterranean cruise for the same price and all this other junk, right? So finally, 2 years later, we take the trip, and it was really, really cool. Hit Spain, France, and Italy, and hit a couple of locations in each of those spots. So it was really cool. It was hot as balls the entire time because they're actually experiencing record heat waves over there.
Yeah, I was reading it was like 100, and it was really hot over there, like 120.
Yeah, so yeah, like depending on where we were, it was like technically like 95 degrees, but it felt like 100 and whatever, and it had like it was like 50 and up percentage of humidity the entire time. At one point we were driving from the port to Florence, and we could see smoke on the horizon. She's like, yeah, our driver was like, yeah, that's actually like wildfires that are popping up all over the place. She's like, it's a new fire every day, and they don't have that there. That's not normal for them. So yeah, it was really, really strange to see. So it was kind of it was an odd trip just because it was very cool to do some of the stuff we did, but at the same time it was just unbearably hot and just a constant reminder of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So it was kind of weird. But yeah.
Well, that's cool. Did you just go with your family or what?
Yeah, so it was Susie and I, Ty, and then my sister, my mom, my stepdad, and his mom. She's 87.
Oh,
and
cool.
was like keeping up with us and all that kind of stuff. Which is nutty.
Is this a trip that you all just kind of dreamed of going on, or was it any specific reason? Or
well, I mean, Susie is a big travel fan, so we travel a lot, or as much as we can anyway. That's kind of like, we don't really do stuff, right? We do we do experiences, and so but going with the family and stuff like that is kind of a big deal, and like a planned like bucket list trip kind of thing for my mom and whatnot. So yeah.
Okay, that's, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's very
I don't
cool.
I don't need to travel with them all again for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. How many days was it?
We were gone for 10 days, I think. We took off on Thursday.
That's way too long.
Yeah, Thursday, and then got back.
Not if you're going international.
Sunday. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm sure you need the days to travel and see things, but it's like just being that to be removed for that long, I have a hard time with. I think it's just you unfortunately just so used to your
But-
daily
But
schedule.
Blake, what are you gonna do when you become a billionaire?
Well,
See?
I won't have to worry about. I don't know.
See?
I don't know if
That's
I'm
all
gonna
I
become a
would do is
billionaire.
travel.
Yeah,
all I
that's
would do
true.
is travel.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, then that
Yeah.
becomes your job, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
Well, and
All right.
as a photographer, then you could do your daily grind, just be somewhere else every time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that'd be tight. So, Kevin, if you won that Powerball that dude just hit, for what would it end up being like 400 some million?
No,
What's
it's
the first thing?
Yeah.
Well,
good.
yeah. When it's
After
all said and
taxes, it
done,
was like 460 million or something like that after he paid.
Yeah.
that's crazy. It's
Did
so
he do the
crazy how
lump
much the
sum, like,
government
take it all
takes.
at once.
Who cares what the government takes? Dude, I'm not spent like I can't spend that much money. I'm out.
I
Right.
know. Yeah, I think they always say that like people that hit the lottery, they end up going broke. And I almost wonder if it's because it's like you didn't earn it. Like you just got
So
lucky.
you're just blowing.
Yeah, so
blowing
you
it.
just it's like it's not mine anyway. It's like it was just given to me. I got lucky, so I just spin. I mean, I think anyone that comes into be a millionaire overnight though, like no one can handle that. Or they can
But
handle it. But
you got to think, hey, I can't go. You got to think of it like this. I got $407 million, right? I got all this money. I got to retain some of this money because after I spend all of this money, I can't
Yeah.
live my normal life again.
Right.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that's the catch. That would be the catch for me.
yeah. I just don't know how you
It's the
spend that
upkeep
much
and
money.
all that. That's the upkeep and maintenance on all the stuff that you bought. Now, I bought this half a $3 million house, and now I have to pay property taxes on that once my money's gone. Like,
Yeah.
oh, oops.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but like if you get that much money, if you don't take, if not half of it, at least 100 million of it, just go sit in a bank and
Yeah,
not
you
even
got to.
worry about it. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, dude,
You could literally live off the interest. Like you could literally, if you had $400 million, you can dump it and live like you're making $200,000 a year.
Yep.
Like I think someone said like if you make $1 million, or if you live off $50,000 a year, and you suddenly come into $1 million, you can invest it and live off the interest just like you're living now.
Yeah.
Really? So
Never
you're saying
happened again.
so you're saying you could make $50,000 a year just on interest alone?
Yeah, yeah. If you invest it,
On $1 million?
Get you a good investor and have them invest it and just live off the interest of it. Yep.
So yeah, it's so easy to make money.
Chick-fil-A, bro.
Dude, I ain't
My
going through
pleasure.
all that. Dude, I'm
But the
buying
trick
myself.
is open on Sundays. Make sure you're open on Sunday.
There you go.
But that's the only day. It's gonna be
You
called
would have
Chick-fil Sunday.
Yeah.
You would make bank on that.
Could
Like,
you imagine?
The
You
only
really
Chick-fil-A
would.
in Indianapolis open on Sundays. Yes. You'd have
Yeah, I'm
lines,
just gonna- yeah, that'd be awesome.
But you got to think too. Like we're 40. Like, do you have time to spend all that money? I would just I'd make
No.
sure. I mean,
I would
everybody's
give
gotta make
away
sure that
so
they're-
much.
yeah.
Like,
everybody's
that's
gonna
the
make
thing.
sure their family's straight. I would look, but this is what I would do. I would make sure everybody's straight, and then I'm immediately changing my phone number to only people that
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to.
There
You
would
know
just
what
be
I'm
a
saying?
check. There would be
Yeah.
just a check on your door one day. You would never see me again. You'll never
Yeah,
hear from
really?
me. I would be living underground
I
somewhere.
would do that too.
Yeah.
I'm totally off the grid.
I would definitely be, anonymous with it, but like I would love just to go, like I would love just go to a grocery store, right? And then just look for people that you just know need it. I got your groceries. But I mean, that's pocket change if you got that much money. Or like someone with a broken down car on the street, you just drive by and be like, here's 20 grand. Like it'll get you something. Like it just, I mean, I don't think that people
so
that have billions
nice.
of dollars.
You're so nice. I would just go into underground and never see anybody ever again.
That's exactly why you're going to be broke.
Yeah,
I would-
dude.
I'd go to space.
But I'd have
I'd
mine.
build a rocket.
Yeah,
and go to
absolutely.
space.
I'd have mine. You know what I'm saying? It just to make
My man
people's
cave
days.
is on
Like,
Mars.
but I also like. I mean, we don't struggle, but like I know there's so many people that struggle, and if I'm sitting there with, even like if you're the Elon Musks of the world, like to have so much money, like I don't know how you don't be like, dude, I need to
don't.
share this with people. I need to,
But
I have
don't.
too
There's
much
a lot
of it.
percent. There's the 1%. How many of them are doing that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they have
Yeah.
charities and stuff, but
Yeah.
Well, and
That's
even all that charitable stuff ends up kind of paying off for them too, because they can write it all off, right?
Yeah, you end up
Tax
writing off. Yeah.
write-offs, yeah.
it's all business motives.
Yeah.
I think to get
so
that
they
to that,
donate a lot. I'm
I
sure.
think to get to that point in your life, like in terms of how they did, like you have to have some sort of a social breakdown mentally. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's something in you that makes it that you care less about people.
Oh, you're not connected at all.
You're
living
willing
a
to
completely
like
different life than
step on
anybody
people
else.
to get there.
Yeah,
And you
absolutely.
pretty much will have to be, right, to get to that. I mean, I think for the most part, with a very rare exception, most people that have gotten to that point in life, they've probably stepped on multiple people on their way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'd probably be interesting to see like every billionaire, their path. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean that they all had to do like shady stuff, but I mean, I think in all businesses, you gotta. I mean, I kind of see it in my work a little bit. It's like you gotta look out. You gotta look out for yourself. It doesn't matter who's in what position. It's like you gotta do what you gotta do to make more money or whatever. But I don't know. I'm sure that probably becomes a little bit of an addiction for them too. Just that constant trying to become more and more rich. Like $1 billion isn't enough. I now want to be now I want to make $2 billion a year, and it's just no different than we are with our salaries. We always want more. It's like I just don't think it ends. I think it's an endless.
I think that's a societal thing too, man. Like, I think that's. For what it's worth, I think it's a very American thing. Not that not that it's terrible or anything, but like the looking out for, like, no one else is going to look out for me, so I'm going to look out for me, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to like, I don't know, like more community minded kind of situation. It's like my neighbors, if they're struggling or whatever, that sucks for them. They hope they can figure it out, as opposed to like, what can I do to help? You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Right.
Thoughts and prayers.
See, yeah, I'm sending my thoughts and prayers as your house is burning.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But see,
I think,
like
we're all sitting here saying, "Hey, we can never spend all this much money," and those people are like, "Hey, I want to make more than this."
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just to say that
when
they
it's
did
enough. Right.
Yeah. But like, I mean, JD, I think that's kind of where like my mind goes, where it's like that's how it should be. Like, I'm living in this neighborhood. I have these neighbors. Like, I should care about them. They should care about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure if like my, whatever, if my house catches on fire, I'm sure they all are very much caring for me and trying to help me, but
Sure.
It's like, yeah, I'm not saying I'm going over to my neighbors and saying, hey, do you need milk or do you need bread? But, I mean, I always check on them, hey, you guys doing okay? Do you need anything? I got an older couple next to me, a couple ladies, and, one of them had COVID the other day, and, I was checking on her, that's just, to me, that's just being nice, but it is. I was talking to my neighbor the other day, and he was talking about that, like back in the day, where it's just like that's how your neighborhoods were. Like when the neighbor down the street saw that your kid was doing something bad, he had the permission to speak to that kid, to not necessarily punish them, but tattletale, whatever, right? Yeah, get on to them, and it's like nowadays it's just like, who are you to tell me what to do?
Well,
so, I don't know.
I think it was I saw a TikTok or heard a TikTok or something. Maybe Susie saw it and I was just listening, but a guy like was talking about how people with X amount of money, right? Like kind of on the lower end of the scale, were like, man, if I had money, like my problems would go away. You know what I mean? Like, but he said it's weird because as soon as I had that money, when they don't have money, do you worry about money? And then when you have money, he's like, now I have money and I still worry about money. It's just a different level. He's like, now I'm not worrying about if I can pay my electric bill or not. It's like, I wonder if I can make it to, or if I can afford to go to this $10,000 conference or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, I'm still concerned about the cost of things and things like that. It's just at a completely different level.
Right.
So it doesn't, you grow. It's like kind of like creatures or fish or whatever that kind of grow into, the bigger the tank they are, they grow bigger.
Yeah.
Like, right. Like, so
yeah,
whatever kind of your environment is, you grow to fit that. It doesn't really change the mentality. It doesn't change your humanity and the kind of the way you think about things. It's just, it's a different scale than it was
That's
before.
it.
And that's it.
Right. A $10,000 raise can be just moving. As soon as you move, there goes your $10,000 raise. You know,
Right.
if you buy a bigger, more expensive house, then you upgrade a car, and that's it. You're not making any more money.
Mhm.
You,
Well,
you know,
I mean, when you look at
Break
those
even.
billionaires and stuff, like, yeah, they have a ton of money? Yeah, they're absolutely, but they're also funding these multi-billion-dollar companies and stuff like that. So they're still worried about that
so they're
stuff.
stressing about that. Yep.
Yeah, they're like,
They're
yeah, I need to
stressing
make
about their
more
investments.
because I gotta fuel up my spaceship. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
the same.
I got
I'm worried about
This-
gassing up my car. He's worried about gassing up the spaceship.
Yeah.
It's just a different scale. You know?
this spaceship's not going to fuel itself,
Right,
and this yacht that's attached to it.
right. If I hit empty on the way to Mars, so I have to like hitchhike the rest of the way. There's nobody else out there. Like, what do I do?
Right. I'm sure you'll see Elon Musk on the way. He'll figure it out for you.
So yeah,
Oh man. One day we'll be rich, boys.
All right.
We'll be living on a lake together. I want a lake in my front yard. I want a golf course in my back. You know, just something simple.
Wishful thinking.
I got
I'm in.
this.
All right. First, we gotta live through Saturday.
This
Right.
time next week, we'll be listing our injuries or our sore muscles.
The infirmary. Infirmary.